It's time for some more unboxing. Now this guitar was sent to me by the lovely people at Diadario Australia. Now, little backstory with this, because I'm not 100% sure what the guitar is that is in here. And if you want to skip, there are timestamps and chapter marks, whatever you want to call it, below. But a little while ago, I kept seeing these sponsored ads on Instagram about the Schecter Stargazer, which at first I thought it was a new Schecter guitar, but then it turned out to be kind of like a re-release kind of thing, or new release of an old guitar. Anyway, re-release. And I love the way they look, I love the shape, I love the color thing, where it's the sort of white with all black stuff, or the black one with all white stuff. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool to check that out? Plus, and I got to just be totally honest, I didn't even quite realize that Schecter was making guitars that are not like chugga metal sort of style guitars. I knew about Schecter, the sort of super strats kind of looking thing, and headless guitars, and you know, angrier guitars. But I didn't even know that they were kind of making less angry guitars. So I kind of looked into Schecter and I saw a bunch of guitars that were sort of, you know, Strat style, Tele style, Firebird style, and a few other kind of styles. And the Stargazer, which I think is sort of a bit of a Rickenbacker-esque kind of thing, but with its own thing. Anyway, I tried to get in touch with Schecter, and a friend of the show, an awesome guy, Mr. John Browne from the band Monuments. And hi, John, and big thank you, John, for hooking me up with Schecter, because he, I believe, just got a Schecter signature guitar. And he said, yeah, I'll hook you up with Schecter. So he hooked me up with Schecter. Now, I believe the Stargazer guitars haven't arrived in Australia yet. So I don't think this is a Stargazer guitar. I thought I was going to get a Stargazer once it arrives in Australia. I think this may be a different guitar, but it could be a Stargazer. I don't know. They didn't tell me that they were going to send me one. This kind of just arrived. So it could be a Stargazer, or it could be a different guitar. I don't know. Just want to mention also right from the start, I'm going to get this guitar out of the box. I know very little about this guitar. Like I said, I don't even really know what guitar it is. Full demo with this, with all the specs and everything, will be coming up very shortly in early 2025 with me and Alex. Until then, I'm going to put a link to whatever that guitar is in the description below, so you can check out specs, because I don't know any specs of any of these guitars. But for now, let's just get it out of the box. Okay, so good start. It is a Schecter, and this is maybe a thumbnail for it. Yeah, so Schecter Guitar Research, Diadario. Let's get into it. Oh, actually, there's a thing on here. Okay, so it says PT Fastback G-Top. So G-Top, I'm going to assume gold top, but PT Fastback, PT... Pete Thorne? No. I don't know. PT Fastback. No idea what it is, but I'm going to say it's a gold top. Don't think it's a Stargazer. Let's check out what it is. Let's get it out of the box. Oh, and it's in... There's an Allen key. It has a Graphtec nut. Okay, I can sort of see the shape already. So let's start off with... So it's not a Stargazer. Let's start off with the headstock. Schecter headstock, no locking tuners, just sort of vintage style tuners, I guess. A very smooth, is it sort of bound? Yeah, kind of bound, but you can't really tell because it's very, but it's bound on a maple back here. Block inlays. Ooh, this is already poking out. Let's take this off. So it is, by the looks of it, a Telecaster shape. In gold top. Ooh, with Filtertron. Look at that. I don't actually have a guitar here with Filtertrons at all, so that'll be interesting to check out. Ooh, by the looks of it, and I think I just ripped one of these off. Push-pull. Yeah, there's two push-pulls. Oh, let's rip them both off. So was it this one? Yeah. These two are push-pull. All right, but let's have a quick first look at what it looks like. So this is the PT, I guess this is the PT Fastback, unless it wasn't a PT Fastback box. A gold top, nice looking gold top actually, with a, it's got plastic on it, which I will peel off at some stage, but it looks okay at the moment. So deluxe telly kind of thing, bound, with belly cards and a nice sort of contoured heel. Interesting looking. It almost looked like a trem for a second, but it's not a trem. String through, no neck plates. It's like that. Oh, and I can see myself in the screen here. Jack pocket. Looks like, I guess, rosewood. Quite a dark rosewood. I mean, it could even be ebony, but no, it's probably not at that. I have no idea what the price range is. Neck feels nice. Hang on. Pots feel like pots. Three-way switch. Very smooth neck. Very, very smooth back. It feels good. Fret edges feel nice. It's maybe a bit more of a modern thing, less rounded off fretboard. The neck looks pretty straight. Yeah, it looks quite straight actually. The action looks great. I mean, this is, can you sort of see here? Sort of. Action looks quite good. Feel like maybe 10s. Let's see how it's, is it in tune? Almost. It's pretty close actually. It's a quite resonant guitar. Let's tune it because it is a bit out of tune. And then plug it in. And like I said, this is a first impression style video. So I know nothing about this guitar. Link to the PT Fastback, if that's what it is, below. But it's a G-top, so I'd say it'd be a PT Fastback. Okay, so first impression acoustically. The neck feels good. It's quite, it's not a shredder neck, but it's a slim neck. But it feels good. It's set up great. I mean, there's really nothing that needs to be done. There may be slightly lighter strings than I would use, but that's personal preference. All right, let's plug it in and see what it sounds like plugged in. Just quick first look. Going into, okay, so setup-wise, let's do the setup. Do I have sound? Yes. So setup-wise, I'm going from the guitar via my Peterson's Troublesome tuner, which is always on my desk, into the Mozztronics Amp Switcher, which all it does is it lets me switch between those amps without having to plug and unplug stuff. And then plug in and unplug in the speaker outputs in the back. It just makes life in a studio easier. From there, it goes to the Angle Iron Ball SE, and there's a video for it up here. Fantastic little amp. And then from that, it goes back into the amp switcher and then into the 2 Notes Torpedo Live with these Celestion IRs. And there's an affiliate link in the description below. And if you're at all interested in purchasing any Celestion IRs and you buy them via that link, you're helping out the channel. You're not paying any extra. If there's sales on, all that stuff still works. All you're doing is you're helping out the channel. And did I mention you don't have to buy the IRs I'm using? You can buy any of the Celestion IRs, and they're all really, really good. Yeah, and then from that, it goes straight into Logic and straight to your ears. And I'm not doing any EQing or anything, any post stuff. It's just straight out of that what you hear. And let's just try it out. Bridge pickup, clean sound. Middle position. Ooh, that's a lot of body. neck position. Nice sounding pickups. It sounds good. Definitely has a bit of that jangliness, maybe. But I guess let's check out, well, not but, let's check out the coil switch. There's definitely a bit of a volume drop going on, but I mean, that's to be expected. Let's do the neck pickup. Let's actually do the middle with both coil tab. Sounds good. Dirty channel. Bridge pickup. Try that with coil split now. That sounds great. Neck pickup. So the neck pickup with the coil tap. Middle position. Bridge. I like the bridge, sounds great. Neck. They're quite different sounding pickups, it's great. I actually really like the bridge pickup with the coil tap. Very quickly, bit of the built-in delay, killer amp. But not what I was playing. So first impression, and like I said, this is just a first impression unboxing video, full video with all the specs and all the stuff is coming up later. People always complain because they probably skip the bits where I say that there's a full video coming later. There is a full video coming later. This is just a first impression unboxing, what this guitar is like out of the box. Now, out of the box, it was almost in tune. The neck feels good. It's set up well. It plays well. It sounds good. It looks cool. I like it. I have no idea what price bracket this is in. I don't think it's a super high-end guitar, but I also don't think it's a super low-end guitar. It feels quality. I'm going to say in Australia, probably, I'm just going to guess, maybe around between $1,000 to $1,500, maybe $1,200. I'd say $1,299 in Australia. So maybe what in America, let's say $700-800, and same sort of in euro, maybe guess. I'm gonna put down here what it actually is, because yeah, I have no idea about this guitar. So a full video coming up. If there's anything in particular you want us to do in a full video, let us know in the comments below. Alright, so that's it. Big thank you to the awesome John Browne for hooking me up with Schecter. Big thank you to Schecter, Schecter America, Schecter Europe, I'm not sure who I talked to originally, and then Diodario and Schecter Australia for sending this out to me. Hopefully some more guitars. The Stargazer coming up early in 2025, and a few other guitars. I think one of the ideas I sort of had with this, with the whole Schecter thing, is kind of introducing people that may not really realize that Schecter does stuff like this. Because I was one of those people who was under the impression that Schecter was all chugga-chugga kind of stuff, you know, like heavy kind of music, pointy stuff. But they do vintagey kind of stuff. That sounds really, really cool. So, yeah, big thank you to all you people for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.